It's your boy Guru from Steiny and Guru, noon to 3, right here on 95.7 The Game. Now back to the Morning Roast, my favorite show. Just leave me alone, please.
Oh, Guru, we love you. You won last night, and you just got added to TikTok. I opened up TikTok yesterday just to give it a little browse. I do it probably once a week. And boom, first face I see is Guru's.
I'm a roaster.
And he's nailing his pick. So good for Guru. If you have any IRS or state tax problems and you don't know what to do, you need to contact the law offices of Robert Goldstein. And because he is the best at resolving tax problems, and it's all that they do, really. So call 1-888-TAX-EXIT. 1-888-TAX-EXIT. We're going to have a little chat here, talking with the Phoenix Suns' Eddie Johnson. And I'm excited because, man, this guy, he likes to bring the heat, and the Suns are kind of slipping right now. And the Road to Glendale is also brought to you by Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, and together. Give me a thumbs up when we think that we've got him right now. Eddie, how you doing? What the hell is going on with your Suns, man? It's like this chaos. Last time we talked, you guys were Maya and Heidi looking down on the Warriors. Now you kind of feel like the Warriors, kind of like a jumbled mess.
You know what? I mean, look, you invite me on your show, and you give me a half a second of Eddie, how you doing? And then you start to rip me. Man, I would hate to be somebody that you really cared about.
Should ask my wife. She kicked me out of the house earlier this morning. She said I was making too much noise getting ready for work.
Yeah, look, hashtag we not good.
What's going on with Booker?
Hashtag we still good when we get healthy.
Oh.
So you all know that as well. Look, you can't equate. So, you don't look forward to injuries. Mm-hmm. And when they happen, things can go south. And that's what's happening right now. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, we lost Cam Johnson early in the year.
It's a big blow.
Obviously Jay Crowder decided that he didn't want to show up for camp because he was being taken out of the lineup, and obviously he wanted a new deal. And then Cam gets hurt. So now we have no Cam, no Jay Crowder. Then Chris Paul obviously is injured early in the year. We were able to persevere that. And I think that's when I talked to you all. I think we had the best record in the conference at that time. And then, the one injury that we can't afford is Devin. And so when Devin goes down, man, it's totally gone south. And I think it goes to show you that Devin is an MVP caliber player in that regard. And I noticed that the Warriors was winning without Curry. So I don't know, if Curry's an MVP type player,
Eddie, don't do that.
Able to win without him.
Don't do that.
Eddie,
I'm embellishing.
I know. I love this. Is why we have you on. We love it.
Eddie, what happened to the whole DeAndre Ayton drama deal? It feels like it just went away. Are they good now? There was thoughts that even though he signed, they might think about trading him. What's up with DeAndre Ayton and the Suns? Is everything good to go or what?
Let me just say it like this. I had like 12 coaches in my career. And all of them. So, Eddie, stop shooting the ball so damn much. Eddie, do this. Eddie, play defense. Man, get out my face. It's what goes on, man, in our locker room, behind the scenes. It would blow you away. Minute of attitude. You think about it. You got competitive guys in the locker room with a competitive coach. Things are going to happen. Nothing is always rosy. Okay? All the issues in the Warriors locker room is not always rosy, right? Especially when you're dealing with Draymond Green on your team. So that's part of the makeup of just anything, the hierarchy of it all. That little spat between DeAndre and Monty was nothing. First of all, Monty is not a combustible coach. He's not a guy that's going to curse. I've never heard him curse at all. And I think, DeAndre got a little perturbed about him being pointed out at one point in time last year during the Dallas game, which everybody should have been pointed out, right? And that's it. But Monty and DeAndre get along to the best of their ability. It's not bad. It really isn't. If you watch DeAndre, man, around the players and how he acts, you would think he's happy-go-lucky and love to be where he is. So, no, it's no issue at all.
Eddie Johnson with us, Sirius XM Radio, also does the play-by-play TV analyst for the Phoenix Suns on Bally Sports Arizona. Eddie, we were kind of kicking around how much we hate Pete Carroll around these parts because we're playing the Seahawks this weekend in football. Another guy that, Warrior fans hate is Chris Paul. He's at the top of the list, very few. Chris Paul, we're starting to see some slippage. I mean, he's 37 years old. He doesn't have the sustainability that he's had in years past. I mean, it's fair to say, Eddie, we've seen the best at Chris Paul.
No, I think you're wrong. Here's the problem, and I think we're seeing this throughout the league. No training camp. Hate that. I think that's one of the things in collective bargaining that the owners have to fight for. Because we saw early in the year, we even saw it with your team. Jay, you only get 2 weeks of training camp. Don't go 2 a day. But Chris Paul, look, he's 37 years old. He wasn't going to get killed in training camp. And so it was pretty obvious that Monty was going to take it slow with him to start. And unfortunately, he had the injury. If you notice Chris Paul before this last hip injury, he's playing extremely well now. His numbers are where they should be. So, no, I think, you're 37. Obviously, you can't do it like you used to, okay? But he still has the ability to control tempo in the game. He still has the ability to get all his teammates involved, which we haven't had all our teammates involved this year because of injury. And I think we haven't seen the best of what he can do. But, no, he's not Chris Paul 5 years ago. No, it's not going to happen. Steph, trust me. Steph is on that borderline right now where this is his best year right now, and they're going to start to slip. It's just the nature of it. But you applaud these guys that they're able to last this long, and that's
agreed.
A good thing.
Yeah, agreed.
Eddie, going back, I know we mentioned, Jay Crowder and that whole situation. Can you talk about what you think the Suns are going to do with his situation? How about this? How about we give you Moses Moody and a second-round pick for Jay Crowder right now? What are you saying?
You can give it to me because I don't have any skin in the game. I'll take it. You just give me the money. Okay, I'll take the money from you. No, we're not doing that deal. Even though Moses Moody now is a good young player. Don't get me wrong. No slight against him.
Mm-hmm.
Any of their young guys. Let me give you this one. Jay Crowder. Since you all are having a hard time really bringing together Clay, Steph, and Poole, because Jordan Poole, when he's on the bench, he's struggling. When he's starting, he's averaging over 25. So why don't we do this? We'll give you Jay Crowder. We'll give you a second-round pick. You just give us whoever you want. Give us either Clay or Jordan Poole. How about that?
While we're at it, why don't you just give me a shot of hole when we play golf next time, too? I mean, come on, deal in reality. Come on, Eddie, I love you.
I started it.
What are we doing? Give us Jordan Poole. Come on. All right, before you get on out of here, Eddie, is there a place that you like to eat in the Bay Area when you come up here for Warrior games?
Well, we're usually staying, obviously, over in San Francisco. We're not this time. I'm not going to divulge where
you don't have to.
Because I got a lot of Warrior fans that like to get their hands on me. So I don't want to do that. But not really. I mean, we normally stay at the Four Seasons in San Francisco. And so I'll normally just eat there. I'll go down to the restaurant and eat there. But, I have a good buddy of mine. I'll give him a shout-out named Donald Bagley. He lived in the Bay Area for a number of years. And, when we used to come here and visit all the time, man, there's so many tremendous restaurants here, man. I mean, I can't even name one I would like. I love the atmosphere here. I don't know why Don Nelson never traded for me. He had a chance.
They said you were kind of a ball hog. You couldn't, share. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, the guy like Chris Mullen who took all the shots, man. I said I can work with Chris.
We love Chris Mullen around here. We absolutely love him. Eddie, thanks for joining us.